Wednesday night baseball from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. We've got Goldie and Posey coming up next. Matt Cain is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 4.
And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit to first. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Panic ranging into shallow right, 2 gone. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ruggiano is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So Cain gets a 1-2-3 in the opening half inning. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
オールスターになりそうですね。なんか
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. How about that?
Batting second, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. 11 hits in 35 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, Harold, you take a look at this
ダイヤモンドバッ
Diamondback
クスの
squad
調
as
子い
they
いんですよ
begin
ね。
play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timing hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate is Yasmani Tomas. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
24, Yasmani Tomas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline.
Wow.
Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. Now I'm looking down there at Denard Span. Don't be deceived by the little gray goatee he's got going on. He's still a young man. He may be long in the tooth, but he can still run.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. 6 for 15. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williamson's under it. And that retires the side. A good inning there for Matt Cain. It remains 0-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Marte is there. One pitch, one out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
Here's Joe Panik. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way. To short. Marte gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
So digging in now, Justin Ruggiano. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
おー、S ランクですか。スーパーレアってやつでしたっけ。
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
ああ。基本はもうそれはもうランダムなんですかね。手に入るのは。
Peralta's under it. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Cain. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ruggiano has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 46, Patrick Corbin.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there. On the belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they appreciate it.
かぶるともったいないですよね。
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Peralta. And that's the first hit of this one for the Giants. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit.
ライトやったらライト2人で守ってもらわなあかん。センターやったらセンターね、ライト寄りとレフト寄りに2人並んで。
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball
どっ
one.
ちかの
And
宇
he's
宙
looking
間
to
か
get
左
it
中
going
間
off
の
to a bit of a
守備を
slow
してもらい
start
たい
this
です。
year.
まあ、それやったらね、間に抜けにくくなりますからね。外野を4人で守るような
1-0
感じで
count.
すね。
Here it is. Chop fouled over towards
ラ
the
イト、
coaching
宇
box.
宙間、センター、左中間、レフトみたいな。
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Matt Cain. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
ダブルセーフ。
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
足の方が速かったですね。ダブルセーフですね。
Stepping in now, Denard Span, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
ウィニングポストは来年3月に発売決定らしいですね。光栄が出すウィニングポストですな。
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive.
あれも毎年出てますもんね。
He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
あとなんかホラゲーが今日発売みたいですね。なんか全然買わないんですけどね、ホラーは。
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a
あ
couple.
と、
We'll head to
新
the
三
fourth.
国無
Still
双8
scoreless.
っていうのも出たみたいですね。
Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte.
う
He'll
ん、
look to
ホ
get
ラー
something
系は
going here in
NG で
this
すね。
scoreless ball
シン
game.
さんは、もしかしたら買うかもしれないで
He's
すね。
ready. Here's the first
三
offering.
国無双とかもだいぶ
And a
前やってたん
fastball
ですけ
just
ど、
below the knees, ball 1. Well,
あ
if you
んまり
love
買わない
pitching
で
and
すね。
defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
歴
I
史好
think
きや
this
ったらいい
continues
か
for
も
a
しれな
while,
いです
Matt.
ね。
Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing
あれも
strikes,
結構
having good command of their
豪快
off-speed
なアクシ
pitches.
ョンですもん
This
ね。
is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Span is under it. 1 out.
あと、スターオーシャン、ファーストデパーチャーっていうのが今日発売みたいですね。そうなんですか。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
できるんですか。
Kane ready, the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
And
that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez as he grounds one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Here comes the first pitch. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Belt on his way to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Hazelbaker, and this will land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Joe Panik as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
ビータ版のメジャーですか。15だけは持ってますかね。DL 版ですけど。それ以外は前は買ってたんですけど、もう手放してないですね。前はだからね、3版とビータ版を買ってたんですよね、あれ。
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Ruggiano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Wow, 打たれた。
And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
どんだけ。
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. In now, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ruggiano has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mac Williamson.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Marte has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher number 18, Matt Cain.
Now at the plate, Matt Cain, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazelbaker's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Denard Span.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's a ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it comes. 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Corbin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Corbin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In now, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The catcher, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Giants. Catcher, Buster Posey.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung out. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 35. Brandon
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0.
おはようございます。もう飯は食べました？これからですか？
Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
なかなかね、ヒットも4本しか打てないんですよ、まだ。
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way. And he's laid
it. And
it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Kane ready, the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ruggiano has a beat on it, 1 away.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
ジョージアリアン。懐
Bases
かし
are
いで
empty
す
here
な
with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The batter.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
なんとかね、1点取らんとね。甘い。おー、いった。うわー、入ってない。フェンス直撃ですか。ここのとこも変に高いですね。レンガに当たりますから。代打ヤギ。
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit.
代打檜山。懐かしい名前ですね。
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Will Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Will Smith.
代打川藤コース。ピッチャー回ってくるんすか。確かにここは変えときましょうか。
Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
富尾さんですか。
Brandon Drury.
A little
う
bouncer
わー、どん詰まり。
on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco, all tied at 1-1.
まだ準備が間に合ってないですね。
Enrique Burgos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Enrique Burgos.
Digging in once again, Joe Panic. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Joe Panic.
On the ground up the middle, Marte fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
Striding into the box, Justin Ruggiano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3, still tied 1 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Ruggiano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Tomlinson has it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The catcher, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Oscar Hernandez. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Span on the run. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Span ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question
ジャイアンツの選手見てると懐かしいですね。なんか18の時やってましたからね、ジャイアンツで。
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ruggiano has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Chris Iannetta will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Mac Williamson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient.
キャラ設定もね、細かいからね。
Doesn't get much better than that.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Outside.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mark Melanson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Gregor Blanco is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
地獄のデッドボールマッチ。退場になりますね。
Anik is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
So striding forward now, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit sharply on the ground. Panic's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Gregor Blanco will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Not close. It's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded.
Oh, nice.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Joe Panik. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. At the plate, Justin Ruggiano. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Peralta. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 1 apiece. Jimmy Rollins will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 7, Jimmy Rollins.
Chris Owings is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does. He really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Randall Delgado comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Delgado.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mac Williamson.
Stepping in, Mac Williamson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ahmed backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 41, Mark Melanson.
Nick Hundley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nick Hundley.
And that's in there for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Two and 2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Into the box now, Denard Span, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 1 for 3. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Neil Ramirez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 59, Neil Ramirez.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a shot to third.
Wow.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Crawford will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is grounded foul. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Bottom of the 11th inning and a leadoff base hit. Man, this sets him up pretty. We might be treated to a walk-off here, Matty.
Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. This one's flared out toward left. Hazelbaker is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jimmy Rollins.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
In now, Justin Ruggiano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
David Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Williamson moves over. 1 out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Here's the 1-0. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over.
Now,
so you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
Daniel Descalso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
3, Daniel Descalso.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding in once again, Ketel Marte, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. In the air to right center. Williamson on his horse, and that retires the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 2-1. Fernando Rodney enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Osmeal Pinto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 68, Osmeal Pinto.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Denard Span. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Randall Delgado gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Fernando Rodney records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance, with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero Station. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.